Hey guys, good morning. I've been trying to find a dent to show you guys how to use the Dent Dolly. This has come up on in the group recently. I said I'd do a video, so I think I got a good candidate here. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I go about using this tool. So I'm going to, let me see here. I can't, I guess I can't flip right now, so I'm going to have to stop. Alright, so this is the dent that I'm going to be repairing right here. It's along the edge. So the real point of the dolly is that it's going to get in here on this edge, just like this. You can kind of, hopefully I can get a good enough view. And it's going to move this metal that sits right on this edge. If you can see, I know it's a little bright, but the actual edge is kind of bent in, and that is what the Dent Dolly does, is it moves this amount, a good amount of metal. So what I'm going to start with is actually fixing the dent with a normal dent tool. I'm going to try to get it up as much as possible, but rather than struggling to get that last 10 or 15% with a tool, I'm going to be able to knock all that edge out with the Dent Dolly. So I'm gonna do the quick repair on here, and then we'll be back and you'll see the dent at about 85%. Alright, we're back here. So this dent is it's an especially good candidate for this because I'm working on the Dodge truck. This whole section here, there's a brace underneath, so it's a pretty tight fit to get a tool in there. So I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but I kind of over pushed a little bit because it gets caught in there. The tool gets caught in there because of the double panel. So it's pretty tight. So you really want to push the least amount possible on this dent because the access isn't all that great. So by being able to use the Dent Dolly in here, I'm going to eliminate putting any more push marks in this tight area. So basically what I'm going to do now at this point in time, you can kind of see the dent there. Hopefully this is showing up, but I know it's a little bit hard with a phone camera. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm putting this dolly. Okay, one other thing I'll state real quick here. There's 3 dollies. This is the red one. It's the most curved here. There's a blue, or maybe I think the yellow one is a little less curved, and maybe the blue one is perfectly flat. I almost never use those. I like the curve on this because it's going to get in there on that edge the nicest. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in here. I'm going to put this right at that low point where it's kind of buckled down, and then I'm going to hit the backside of this with my hammer, and it's going to get that metal to move real fast. So, and I mean real fast. You need to be careful. So anyway, I'm going to get this set up, and we'll be back for the next shot here in just a second. Alright guys, I had to flip everything around. It was too hard the other direction. Okay, so here we got our dent. You can see that there. So we're basically looking right here. It's low there. And what I'm going to do is, I made the comment a second ago about how this thing can move a ton of metal really fast. I'm gonna hit this pretty hard and really over exaggerate it, just so you have an idea of how quickly it moves the metal. So just keep that in mind when you do try this tool. I'm serious. You can really move too much metal too quickly, and I'm gonna kind of show you that. So this is our spot. I've got the camera set up now, so I can't move it because I need both hands. So this isn't going to show it too well, like the low, because I can't pan. But I'll pan here in just a second. So this is the spot that we're going for. So at this point in time, got this dolly here, Shane's hammer here, and I'm just going to set this right there on the edge. And basically I'm going to see if I can get that to focus there. This area right here, I want to center that right here in the low spot on the edge. So I'm going to set that just like that. Also, this thing is, see how it's cut in? It's meant to really be able to like push it down into that, and it goes around the molding there. So I mean, these things are really, really well thought out. So I'm going to get that down in there like that. I think that looks pretty close. And then back here, I'm just giving it a smack. Alright, did you see that move? That one not quite as much, but it moved a lot on the first one. So that's already looking pretty good there. That was a big one there. Like I said, I'm trying to kind of over-exaggerate it for you guys. So that will need some tapping down. Alright, give me a second and I will show you guys a pan. So I set up the wedge there to kind of point it where it is. See right there. So you can definitely tell that that low spot is gone now. So the one thing to know though is, see, I hit it hard enough. You can kind of see, hopefully that shows up on video, that I hit it hard enough that it's not buckled up, but it actually made it a little bit low looking on the front and the back side. And that's what I mean by you can do some damage if you're not careful. Like I said, I'm trying to over exaggerate this so you guys really see what it's capable of. But you can see that what was low, with literally 10 seconds of tapping, you know, I probably fixed that dent to about 70% before I hit it. And then it, you know, I mean, the rest of it popped up pretty good. So that's the basic idea of how it works. You know, other areas that you can use it obviously are on the rails. I mean, there's a ton of, I mean, you can use it on edges of hoods. I mean, quite a few different things. So it's definitely a very, very versatile tool. Thanks for watching.